Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and whatever else is watching. My name is Nick, and we are playing once more Dragon Quest Builders 2 for the Nintendo Switch. In the previous episode, I talked about certain stuff. Some things I didn't show was that I still added some windows to the rooms that I have here. And I also made a few little changes, because those were actually things I thought of right before starting this episode, actually, and not while I was recording here. I also noticed that I forgot to include some information about worm food, which I will also go over this episode. And then, however, if you see, I have sufficient to level up the town. So let's start by ringing this bell. And it doesn't say base level 4, but it actually said base level 4 max. Unlike... Okay, this is annoying if they keep punching the air like that. Residents are incredibly inspired to build. And we also get 2 more residents. The population of Nick's base just got a little bigger. And, of course, there are a few new things that I can do now as well. For example, I can build roofing. Ridged wooden roofing, which is a connected piece and will transform into corners and other pieces when they are placed in a certain fashion. Flat wooden roofing. Wooden roof window. And a wooden roof ridge, which you probably will do at the tip when you have only one block wide. That's when you have an uneven number width in your rooftops. So yeah, and I can now make farming gear. It doesn't have that good of defense, and it's mostly just for looks. So if you want to look like a farmer, you can look like a farmer in this. Because if you remember, on the Isle of Awakening we have a dressing table which allows us to change our looks. Okay, before I continue, you just saw that the base level changed from 3 to 4 max. That means there is no level higher than level 4. This is a different change that Dragon Quest Builders did compared to Dragon Quest Builders 1, or the second one compared to the first one. And where in the first one you could go to level 5. However, here the base level only will allow you to add new nameless residents and will give you new recipes to build. In the other one, the base level pretty much was a chapter challenge, and until chapter 4 it was mandatory, and chapter 5 was optional. And it is therefore a lot different how base levels are approached in this game. So yeah, having level 4 be the max, okay, that means I'm not gonna get additional nameless residents, and I'm not gonna get additional recipes anymore. But for the rest, it's not actually of much use to have base levels at all. Okay, let's continue the story then now. And I am noticing, Pastor L, you are inside stone. Are you a ghost? What kind of magic are you doing at this moment? So, you finally worked out how to make roof tiles, eh? It's a bit late for this place, but I'm sure Lulu would appreciate having a roof over her head back on the Isle of Awakening. Well, it isn't too late for this place, however it will cost a lot of wood. So if I will do roofing here, that is after I progressed in the story a little bit. Or after I unlocked something, which will make it a lot easier to actually expand housing and everything here. So hence I will wait with roofing and all that kind of stuff and just leave it up to these kinds of rooms that are just too high at the moment. The other roofings or a little bit further development will be done later. And I will show you, by the end of the Let's Play, I will show you all the islands that I fully upgraded and fully built out. Caterwauling kilopede. Nick, I feel positively overflowing with building power. Too right, I've never wanted to build anything more than I want to build Summit right now. I can hardly contain myself. I feel it too. I want to build and then build some more. Are you lot alright? I think you might need to have a little lie down. Well, we'll be fine, Melroth. One day we shall surely build something big enough to satisfy this urge. I only hope that one day comes sooner rather than later. And that's not the only good news. It looks like the sound of the bell has brought us some more budding builders. Furfield Farm is on the grow again. You know what to do next, Nick? Greet our guests and welcome them to their new home. Okay, let's talk to the two new guys. What's all this then? The Deirdre on a farm? Who's responsible for this heresy? Oh god, we've got some more children. We built this farm and everything in it. We're all builders. What? If the Children of Hargon knew about this, they'd have your guts for garters. Hey Nick. Maybe you can't tell us apart on account of us all wearing the same hats, but we're the farmers who came last time you rang the builder's bell. Okay, this is a little bit of fourth wall breaking, because actually if you look at it, you're always looking a little bit from above, so the hats obscure the faces and the hairstyles and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's difficult to notice which it is. So this is a good joke. Hearing it ring a second time around has made up our minds. We're going to be builders too. You'll be struck down, the lot of you. You may be happy to invite your own destruction, but we're not that stupid. You can knock it off right now, with that holier than thou attitude. Stop beating around the bush and become a builder, alright? Oh, please say you'll join us. Making things is brilliant fun. It really is. Let's all be builders and bring back Furfield Farm. Be a builder? Be a builder? Have they lost their marbles, or have I? Well, you've convinced me. We'll join you. We're from Furrowfield, and we're farmers, so we may as well be Furrowfield farmers. Another pair of Furrowfieldian farmers move into Furrowfield Farm. Yay! Okay, now next up, there was something with worm food that I still wanted to show, because when we were editing, I noticed that I didn't show everything. For example, I didn't show what would happen if you placed worm food inside a room. Would Wrigley, just like the Scarecrow, only do the room? And the answer is, yes, he does. And you will also, although I would have expected him to do also the outside. And if you're also looking underneath the door and underneath the walls, he doesn't do anything. Only the visible floor is changed. So if you have a specific spot that you want to make green, then it's a good idea to make it a room first. Build it off, a 2-block high room. And then go at it. From a, well, put a worm food inside. But how does it do when you have fencing around it? A 1-block high room. Again, you don't see any highlighting. And this is the same. So, if that is the same... No, you know what? I wanted to see with the Plaza, so... If I were to place it here and put it down again, it's a tiny plaza, but would it then ignore? Because this is a plaza and not a room. That is again something different, although it can be used for both to make rooms. And as you're seeing, yes, even the plaza is the same. So, yeah, I will eventually tear this room down and everything else, but that's for later. But as you can see, worm food actually works the same as a how would I say it? As a regular room. However, if I were to place it here, outside a room, and then it will ignore these posts. It will just, unlike a wall that you have here, it will just put the ground or grass underneath it. And completely ignore everything. That's such an awesome detail. I have to admit. So if you don't have a room, blocks like these still block you from creating grass underneath it. However, fencing and poles don't. It will just go through it. Okay, next up, what is... Oh yeah, oh, Oh wait, no. I have something else as well that I wanted to do. Because I originally planned to... let's see, do I need something else? No, I don't. Originally I planned to make a new room that had 2 bathtubs in this. Oh yeah, I still need this. However, in hindsight, one such room doesn't give many more gratitude points as a rustic bathroom. Although the gratitude points aren't that useful at this moment anymore. But I actually just wanted to make another rustic bathroom, because now they can have, well, they can go faster through the baths and just have someone else on it. It's a good idea to have 2 bathrooms actually, because it will, yeah, make people go faster through all of these. And I am gonna need you, because I don't have any more. Only one day has gone by. Okay, Saffron, where are... Oh, there you are. You I wanted to talk to. Thank you again for baking that bread for me, Nick. It was ever so delicious. Actually, you see... Really now, Saffron? What are you mumbling about this time? If there's something you want Nick to make for you, stop wasting his time and say it. Sigh. What my sister is trying to tell you, Nick, is that ever since you made us that bread, we have become rather enamored with the idea of doing some cooking ourselves. If we had a special room, wouldn't that be just if we had a special room to do it in, just think of all the incredible meals we could make. Wouldn't that be just wonderful? Nick, if you would be so kind, could you build us a room with a chest, 3 sacks of wheat, and 3 bonfires in it? Oh, and 2 stacks of firewood as well, please. Okay, this is a room again, and this is also a pivotal point in for the game. Like the farmers who have been expanding their repertoire of daily routines with harvesting, and now they can now sow, water and harvest crops. Although I don't know if they will be harvesting crops at this moment, or if that is later when that happens. Let's put this here. We had 3 of those. I needed... no, I needed not to have you there. Let's see, I need 2 doors. Yes. I am going to need a chest. 2 chests will also be fine. I'm gonna need a lot more wood, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more wood. Because 1 drapery... That's for later, actually. Oh, here's the roofing. A bonfire, a chest, 2 stacks of wood, which... pretty much... Firewood pretty much does all that. 3 of those sacks of wheat. Luckily they don't actually require wood. Although there is something else that requires wood later on. Oh boy. Okay, well, we have enough. So let's start with, well, putting in the drapery here. I'm putting that one over here. There's a reason for that. Let's put this one over here. It doesn't make it a room because I have a hole here in the wall. Okay, let's put the bonfires. Yes. Then the chests. Stacks of wheat next to each one of them. And 2 firewood. Let's place them here. Okay, this looks a little... from the top, it does look like it's nice, neatly stacked. But however, if you look from this side, yeah, this looks kind of weird. As if it's not neatly stacked. But, hey, oh well. Now, if I were to put in the final door here, I will create a agricultural kitchen. Oh my, Nick, it's wonderful. It's just what I've always wanted. Nick, Honestly now, Saffron, if you have something to say, just come out and say it. Nick, I want to use the kitchen you made. I want to cook. If you would be so kind as to put any ingredients you find in the chest, we shall make meals of them. But we're not builders like you. We can't invent new recipes. We can only copy the meals you've made. This is very important. So I would urge you to experiment and come up with as many delicious dishes as you can. We'll put all our creations back in the chest, in the kitchen, so if you're ever feeling peckish, have a look inside. And this is very important. Wait, something's coming. Oh no, oh. Great. Yes. A battle quest. Maybe I should have done this a little bit later, because actually there were some other things I wanted to build. What is important about this? Okay, we make a kitchen. Before I continue on with those guys. We have 2 types of people around here. The first one was farmers. Over the course of this chapter, the farmers have expanded their daily routine. They can now sow seeds and till soil when you place a scarecrow. Sow seeds in the tilled soil where you mark them. They can harvest plants, although that is not actually completely... maybe we have to wait for that one. But they can also water the plants. So their full daily routine is just farming. But we have, well, besides Brittany, which is a third one, whose daily routine is standing in front of doors and fighting monsters that come in here. We also have Saffron and Lillian. These 2 have a different job than being a farmer. They have the job of villager. This is important because they have therefore a different AI and a different daily routine. They will spend their time inside the kitchen making meals with the ingredients that we provide them. they can also only make meals that we have already made before. So if you were following this story and you did only the mandatory cooking, then at this moment they can only make bread and seared scallywinkles. If you have not yet put cabbages on this to create grilled greens, they will never make grilled greens. If you have never placed sugarcane on here to make sweeties, they will never make sweeties. You will have to be the first guy to actually make an ingredient, and afterwards all the villagers will automatically know it. If you want to know what kind of recipes the villagers will make, look no further than under consumables. Everything that is here, that is has a can be made with, or a bonfire under here, that is a cooking, and also includes ingredients, are things that they will make. Okay, this slumbering and worm food and medicinal herb, those are built on a crafting table, so yeah, they that will not be built. However, the cooked crab claws and all that kind of stuff, they will make it. I did want to expand some and also go collect some wood. I should be giving them bar blades by now. But the question is, do I have sufficient materials? No, I don't. I am lacking wood and I need 1 wood for any of those weapons, and I have only 1 at the moment. You know what? Brittany, you can have that one already. Bonanzo Clayton. 2, 3, 4. 4 additional warriors I still need some wood for. Okay, let's go grab some wood. I said 4. Okay, Clayton, you get another sword. Bonanzo, you get a sword. There was this guy over here, reliable rancher. And... oh no! Bastard! You bastard! The bastard's hitbox is larger than this guy's hitbox, so I cannot give him any sword at all. Oh, that's mean! Yeah, the game sometimes does this. That's unfortunately something you cannot do anything about. Positioning characters doesn't actually account for hitboxes. But let's do this battle first before I continue on with the rest. It looks like the Children of Hargon are messing up for a bigger technique. A real battle. Finally, I'm so excited I can't even. Do you reckon they want to, like, smash the whole farm up? I suspect that is exactly their intention. We must do everything within our power to defeat them. If you haven't already, could you do us a solid and kit us out with the sweetest weapons you can? The better our gear, the better our chances, right? What do you say, Nick? Are we ready for battle? Yeah, there is one person I still need to give a sword to, but I don't know. At this moment, Pastor L is actually blocking that. Good. It's been ages since the last big fight, and I've been itching for some action. Let's get out there and make the most of it. Ew. Can I... Hey, dude. Yeah. At least he's got it. Now, let's see the insta-kill in action. Oh, I love this poison needle. It's such a great weapon. Although, it doesn't seem to trigger now at the moment. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there they go. Also, the critical hits. Sweet. Why do you guys have to be so much? Oh, I actually looked up and I see I'm already level 9. So Melwoth is stronger. Although we don't get the pop-up for it at this moment. And that's because we are still in a scripted battle. Which won't be that long. I got the major boss already. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's the power of the poison needle. He was gone. Nick and Melwoth's level increase. Melwoth gets stronger and Nick reaches level 9. His maximum HP increase, and I get... Oh god, this is weird. A pot lid. The wooden top of a pot fitted with a handle to serve as a shield. Defense +5. Victory! Gosh, Nick, that was an even tougher fight than the one before. It seems like the Children of Hargon really have it in for us. Actually, it wasn't tougher. The poison needle really does help a lot. It is lamentable, Rosie, and yet unavoidable. I do not see any way to broker a peace between us. Nick, do you know of the brainy baboon? I am a mere pastor, but he is the primate of Furfield. Yeah, I think one of your underlings told us about him. Not only does he outrank me by far, but his control over this island is absolute. He is way away at present. But when he returns, I will attempt to make him see reason. I may be able to convince him of the deity's value. But this mere sapling will not sway him. If I am going to stand any chance of proving its worth, we must grow the deity to her full height. Alright then, Al, so... when are you actually going to get your hands dirty and start helping us? What? Yeah, Melwoth's right. You live here on the farm with all of the rest of us builders. When are you going to join in? You expect me, an avatar of destruction, to become a builder? It's an interesting proposal. I will grant you that. Perhaps I may even consider it one day. Alright, it's a deal. Come on, Nick. Let's grow 2 more types of crops, complete the pasta stars, and make this place the finest farm on Furfield. Let's do it, everyone. Okay, and they all have missions for us. And yeah, we're gonna be doing that later. Because why are you here? You know, I'm recording, so additional XP isn't that bad of a thing. Okay, after this battle, I actually wanted to go into some more detail. Because of building out this base a little bit further. As you can see, I left a big room over here that's empty. Or I didn't put everything for the kitchen in this place. And that's because there is a reason. With every kitchen there is some kind of upgrade. And for this upgrade I will need... I have already one. So maybe in 2 more. Yeah. You know. Oh. Again I run out of wood. Okay, Melroth, more wood collecting. Okay, I collected more wood. I've never had so much trouble with wood before, actually. That's weird. 4 and 7. Yep. So 15. 12. Because I also want... Oh boy! Darn it! Oh wait. I actually cannot make it yet. I don't have tomatoes! Yeah, because they are in the next part of the story. Sorry about that one. Yeah, what I was aiming at... I wanted to make... Let's see... Yeah, I'm gonna place it here and here. And then one more over here. Let's put some additional things on top of here. And you can probably guess what I'm actually building at this moment. I'm building an additional dining table. If I add one dining table set to this, I transform an agricultural kitchen into an agricultural cafe. The difference is, yeah, that they can also eat in here, and the villagers, villager type jobs, such as Lillian and Saffron, will also, as you can see, put food on the plates. So this is something that, well, you will have here. However, I have to warn you. Do not put more than 3 dining table sets in here. As soon as you add a 4th one, this will turn in a different room because that different room has a higher priority. Let's see. One more of you. I can also make a dining table set with I would put it with one of these things. As you can see, this is no longer a dining table. However, if I place some decorative food on it, like this bread, then it becomes a dining table again. So yeah, you can... And the thing is, the decorative food can also hold food. You can open it and place food on it like a simple zipper set. That's so cool. And as you can see, they are already cooking. And they will place it in here, but they will also place it in here, and they have made only this scallywinkles. Okay, yeah, well. Oh no, here they have also cooked crab claw and salad already. The grilled greens. They will be creating or cooking for us now. This is such a big improvement over what we first had. In the first game they also did cooking, but now it is more of a actual simulated lifestyle as it is. And we no longer have to cook ourselves. We can just focus on building. And whenever we are hungry, we can come here and grab something from the chest anyways. So that is really useful. Now, let's see. What was the next thing? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about... do this. We have been having a lot of additional residents, and that means I am actually running out of... Are you kidding me? Now I have to get dry grass. I'll be back. Okay, I do hope that I have sufficient dry grass now. I already have 1, so I need 5 more. I need 2 more of the lighting. I need 2 more firewood. Yep, I need 2 more. And I need 2 more farming tools. Okay, I want to take on this thing because, to be honest, let's grab you first. There is something I want to do with it. I want to add some beds to this. Well, I only need 8 beds in total. Put in 4 firewood, add in 2 more let's see, 2 more lamps and 2 more farming tools. So I have 8 in total. In this sense, this will create a farmer's lodge. So the flop house has upgraded itself. Again, just like from the farmer's bedroom to the farmer's flop house, you had to double it. Everything that was in there. Now you had to double it again. This is also the maximum that you have. And so doubling it again will not get you a better room or a different room. However, I do think I want to use this little corner for some decoration later on. Which doesn't actually improve the room or something, but hey, you never know what it will give you. Ooh. Oh. Did 3 days pass? Huh. I got more night soul from that one than I thought. Okay. The final little room that I also wanted to do. And for that I am going to need a bench. And I still have, yes, I still have the doormat. Having a doormat as your door creates a plaza instead of a room. As you can see. Now if I put in here another, just a little bench. This creates a grassy garden. A grassy garden takes 5 plants. However, you see, these things I only have 4 in it. That's because these little nuggets also count as plants. This is a great departure from the first game, Dragon Quest Builders 1. Where you actually had to make rooms that are 2 blocks high. And in consequence, when I wanted to make a garden type of room, I always put in big windows to let in the light, as it were. However, you can create gardens by building a plaza, which only uses fencing. I could have also put in a gate here. This one. This little thingy. A wooden gate. That would have also worked because it only has 1 block high. But this is such an upgrade. This now actually looks like it's an outside garden. Unlike what the first game had. And in order to improve on that, you know what? I am going to add in a little bonfire. For a little bit nighttime light. This is just for decoration. Nothing more. Huh? Oh, they are actually enjoying this early in the night? Oh, I've never seen them do this. This is new for me. I thought, aren't you guys supposed to go to the bathroom and give me gratitude points? Oh well. Yeah, I wanted to place these things over here as well. It does create a room, but there is nothing like a terrace room or something like that. So, yeah. In that sense, although I could... No, that's for later. That's for later. I'm gonna introduce that much later. Ooh. If you're wondering why am I running through here instead of ringing the bell, I do like to run over the hearts though. It's a personal preference. I know running to the bell is much faster in collecting the hearts from the entire village. But sometimes it just gives such a satisfying feeling to run over hearts instead. And yeah. That's for later. So, this is something I thought was interesting to see. Interesting to talk about. How... Okay, that doesn't look good. Sorry. You still have to be there. But yeah, especially the gardens. That is so much more interesting nowadays in this game. Gardens are so much different here. And actually feel like they are gardens. Having said that, this is also the end of the episode. This is where I'm gonna leave it off. I did more than I actually had planned to, because I wasn't planning on doing the battle. I was actually planning on just showing off rooms today. And I thank you all for watching. In the next episode we will see what Rosie or Perry has for a quest. I think it's Perry's quest that we're going to take up. Yep, it's gonna be Perry's quest. So we will be progressing the story then. I thank you all for watching. And I hope to see you again next time. Leave a like behind if you liked it. This video, leave a dislike behind if you didn't like it. All in all, until next time. Bye!